Hey folks, and welcome back to SOD. Apologies for the bit of a haphazard grind set. It was kind of all over the place. A lot of interruptions, like me falling asleep. Well, I made a lot of money. I hit a little bit over 200 there. And then I bought more dark iron. Only thing is... And so now I'm up to 28 bars, and probably change. Only thing is, the forge is still in goddamn BRD. So... Tomorrow I'm hoping to do a BRD run with guildies, but we'll see what happens. I wonder... wonder if anyone's doing the hangout here. Fuck yeah, I just had to walk off. Signal's been sent. You should be arriving shortly. Ah. I knew you would come, Gurik. It's good to see you again, friend. Before we begin, I ask that you first gather an army. We face a dragon, after all. Ugh. They progressed it right before I got to do it. No real point in staying. Disappointing. Oh well. That takes 10 fucking minutes. I'm not waiting around 10 minutes, just have to do it again another time. Disappointing. I've been in a bit of a bad mood today, so I was wanting a win. I don't know, just in a funk. Oop. Jesus.
Careful.
Honestly, the idea of going over to Fellwoods feels like a pain in my ass. I'm in this like weird, like agitated state right now, where it's just like, I want things to work out now. Like, I wanted that immediate win of like getting to progress that quest and all that. But get questing, get something, but not a. Hmm. He's not a good alchemist if he hasn't made money. Need to go down to Tanaris anyway, really. Hmm. I was kind of thinking of doing this myself, the Black Rock eruption quests, but I wouldn't have enough time. I'll be back in a bit. 27, 28, 29, 30. I don't remember which one this is, but I'm happy to just get on a boat. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Thought I could see it moving faintly. No, I'm fine. Still annoyed that I didn't get to turn that in right. I was too cavalier with it. I should clear out my inventory more. Not a big deal. We're so far south. Better off me heading to Naras and then heading up to Falwood. Go. Um, had someone take issue with what me having modded WoW. It's weird, but yeah, they commented on my videos, one of my videos twice, saying reported, reported. Um, because I made it using a mod, and Query was using a mod. But WoW is a very moddable MMO. It's perfectly legitimate. They took issue with one mod where it was the one Bowyer was doing, where they voice acted all the different quests, and they really went high on production value. Blizzard took issue with that, but according to the console port guy, Blizzard knows of console port, and it's what made them do their own controller support because it showed an interested market. So I don't think Blizzard cares. Of course, I don't know who they're reporting me to. They could report me to YouTube, and YouTube wouldn't have a clue, so they may take issue with me. So, like, YouTube might know WoW's policies, so they may think I'm, breaking the game's rules, or, encouraging people to break stuff, or, I don't think YouTube will care, but now I'm just paranoid that somehow it's gonna be an issue for me. Hell yeah. I made 190 gold in the recent auctions I was doing. A lot of it off food. I did manage to sell a single thorium rod. Tried to sell a second one, but it wouldn't sell. Would have been a greater profit if it had than the first, but I sold bars, I've sold food. It's gone well. I've sold a few greens. I'm pretty happy with it. But, oh god. People are always selling the, sulfurian ingots. Jesus.
I got the best deals anywhere.
Yeah, I know who you are. I know why you're here. Arbington sent word to me before you arrived. Let's get to the deal at hand now, shall we? I've got a mold you can use for the skeleton key, but it'll cost you 15 gold up front and no negotiation. I'll pack the skeletal fragments into the mold for you, and I'll teach you on how to forge the stem of the key without any knowledge of blacksmithing. All free of charge, no less. Who says mercenaries don't offer competitive deals?
Keep it real.
Arbington said you deliver the goods, and deliver you have. Deal's a deal. Let me pack the fragments into the mold for you. Did Arbington imbue them already? Excellent. Otherwise, it would have been a long trip back to chill one point for you.
Hurry back.
You need 2 bars of thorium and a powerfully hot heat source to forge the key stem. You're on your own for the thorium, but it can help with the heat. To our west in Ungoro Crater is Fireplume Ridge. Ridge, a simmering volcano. The lava up top is hot enough to fuse thorium and bone together. Your gold has bought you a mold that simply requires you to dip it in the lake up top. The lava will take care of the rest. That's it on my end. To finish your key, you'll need to talk to Arbington again.
I'm glad I could help.
I need to target something first.
more grilled squid sold. Come on, I want the right flurry. I don't really have much left up there, I don't think. No, I should have a bit. I put up a few. I put up a second batch from 30 odd. I do got bubble. I could just ride off here. Oh no, a scorpion. Whatever will I do? Flee. Oh no, I'm gonna have to jump off the edge. It would have been funny if oh, and here's some goddamn thorium. You want to know the sad thing? Now that I have Deuterium, I have to fight back. Because I don't believe this camp has a forge. No, it doesn't have a forge. It makes sense. It makes sense. It just sucks for me. Wish I'd known about Deuterium. I could have brought some with me. Actually, before I do anything further... Yeah, I do need thorium bars. I think that raptor reminded me. There was a manga, relatively short-lived, about a guy dating a chick, except she was only human female from the top, from like the waist up. From the waist down, she was a raptor. Her waist down started around like halfway on the raptor, or maybe a bit further up. She was basically a raptor centaur. Except she did have like shark teeth, raptor teeth. So I think it's my girlfriend's T-Rex or something. Cannot remember the name. we're still too far east. Need to head a bit west. Modern WoW has so much so much convenience, like the Flight Master's whistle and all that. So goddamn handy. And like the modern WoW does push you to go to the latest expansion, but you're missing out on so much if you do so. Story makes less sense if you do that, as little sense as some of the shit they're saying now does anyway, but it makes even less sense if you start skipping stuff.
Talk to me. Hurry back.
Pop my jaw. Oh yeah, you're also missing out on, like, Beyond Story making less sense, because like, oh, you defeated Augur here at Class Order Hall. You're an exemplar to us all. You're an exemplar to us all. Instead, it's, you know, you've fought the Lich King, you fought this, you fought that. You get in Class Order Hall, then makes more sense. The other issue is you wouldn't have the Five Masters whistle if you haven't done whatever expansion that came from. Could have been Legion. You wouldn't have the little mail toy, so you can summon the mail gnome to get your mail wherever you are. You'll miss out on a ton of like utility for it. So, 1, 2, 3. Just have to check the whole thing there. Kind of brain kind of scrambled, so I have to check that whole point. Just curious how close you have to be to actually forge.
What can I do for you? Keep your feet on the ground.
Huh. Interesting. I didn't know that was part of the story. Anzu in WoW is like in Burning Crusade is a raven god, and he was apparently summoned to Outland so he could attack the Emerald Dream. I wouldn't have thought of Emerald Dream being any connection to Outland. Great Tomb of Nazarick. Great name, but I know the reference, but I'm not sure how to say it. If you don't get the reference, it's a reference to an anime called Overlord. No connection to the video game called Overlord, unless that video game is one centered on... It's that one... there's a evil chick early on in Overlord Season 1. She's killed very early on, and she's brought back for a video game, one supervised by the original order. I'm not sure if that makes her the video game canon, but yeah, apparently the original order was involved to some degree. Also, additionally, who knows how good the translation of it is. It could be completely banjax and non-canon. I have no idea. So, there is an Overlord video game, at least one of them. But if you are thinking of the Overlord that's on my channel, it's a different one. If you're curious what Overlord's about, it is another one of the, the Zaki Iskai. I'm not sure how he said. I've heard, well, I've only ever heard one person actually say the words. Oh, hold on. I've seen plenty of people write it, but I've only heard one person ever say the words. A friend of mine. And well, neither of us actually speak the language, so we're both kind of just guessing on pronunciation. But, he, yeah, he put forward both. He put forward one of them. Then he was like, "No, it said this way." I think he'd heard it in a video, but I have no idea how you pronounce it. So, but anyway, it's another one of those, wish to a magical world ones. Guy, ooh, rich torium. Guy was playing a video game. He was really committed to it, but its servers are going down, and he was hoping for his other guildies to turn up and see it off one last time. So as he's sitting down, he's this like powerful lich guy. He's sitting down in his chair, throne room, and he's looking over the like guild interface. It's just this like VR game. God damn, Richtorium is well worded. At least if they're and like that. But he's looking over that interface, and he looks at one of the servants and looks at the personality crafted for her by one of his guildies. He fucks with it a little as a fun little har and closes his eyes. And when he opens them again, well, the NPCs aren't NPCs anymore. They seem to be acting of free will. He can also not take the VR headset off anymore. He's now stuck in a lich body. And if seems to him that it's messing with his head. Motions dulled, this kind of thing. And so things spin off from there. Um, Never really got too into it. I watched like first 2 seasons, but I never really got too into it. Not quite into villain protagonists. Well, it kind of depends on my mood, you know. I couldn't quite get into him. I got into Dead Note well enough, but I suppose there was the whole cat and mouse thing going on in that. Very much not here, you know. And he is very much a villain. While initially he's just like playing along, so because he's terrified his servants will kill him if they realize he's not the image that he built up for himself in the game. He gets into it way too much. He kind of felt like he was doing evil for the sake of doing evil, rather than just keeping up a guise. So I just couldn't get into it. And that's dramatic. Do all keysmiths have to go through this? Jesus. What even needs lava cores? Guy sold them for its 85 gold piece. I'm just wondering, like, what do I have to do to get some that wants lava cores? Is it only like blueprints for molten core, or is it a more general thing? Like, how much pain in the ass are we're talking here?
It's too far away.
I need to level. I really need to gain some XP so I can run Stratholme and get run Stratholme and get swordsmanship training. Swordsmith training. That'll be nice. But anyway, I'll be back eventually. Hey folks, it's been who knows how long, and we're only in the Charred Vale right now. I'm getting ready to just go to sleep. I've been awake since early. These flight times are ridiculous. Hey folks, and I'm finally fucking back. I think it's been like 20 fucking minutes. need to make sure this damn headset is actually still properly plugged in. Okay. So, now that we're finally back in Fellwood, what's gonna happen is here, I'll bring up the map so I can at least show you while I'm doing this. Left-hand corner of the map, there's that little, it's like a tent with an X above it. Yeah, that's the Satyr encampment. Okay, I don't think you can hear me right now. I think this just reset. Okay, no, you could hear me. When I prodded it for a moment, what happened was I heard a tut tut, and suddenly the audio of the headset flared. And normally that's a sign that the PC's decided the headset is in a new slot or is a new device altogether. The amount of times that I've had to refocus the PC on my headset is annoying. I don't know how many times I've done it. It's been an irritant, and I think it's... I'm not sure if it's ever costed me any audio, but it certainly hasn't been a good time. Actually, one sec.